Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch.
Feel the rotation as you release. I was watching you during shoot-around, and your grip was getting a little... Any points on the board tonight?
Facts. Dude's been lighting it up.
Yeah, which means we need you at the top of your game.
I'm on it.
Good. Visualize the ball going in, and visualize it with your fingers in the right spot.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good, MP.
A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence... Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Tari Eason is out there with Ward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Green in at the two-guard position. And for Toronto, Matthews out there with Peters. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Burke. And this late in the season, Greg, you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore. They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Gary, he's covered by Ball. Pass to Matthews. Five on the clock. Pass to Burke. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Kicks to Matthews. They set the pick. Here's Gary. Sengun with the rebound. Here's Houston now. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And the pass to Burke. The shot comes out. Nice D from Ward. And so just over a minute and a half played. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now Barrett. His last outing, he had 18 points. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Passes it to Burke, right wing. Here's Matthews from the right block. The shot is good.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Ball, the pass to Easton. Back to Ball. Pass to Ward for the 3. Peters grabs the miss. Toronto trailing. Here, Shengun covering. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Peters misses. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Williams, he's checked in for Burke. Toronto with the ball, trailing by 2. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Ward. Barrett, no good. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Ward. Ward's got 7.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Williams gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Ward. Off target from outside.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the triple. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Pass to Barrett. Now here's Matthews. Back to Barrett. Over Jones. The baseline J off the mark.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Ward. Houston making a switch here.
First team foul.
Gary, guarded by Green. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. The kick out to Williams. This one for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for Toronto.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
They've got Newman. Williams is out there with Barrett. Then there's Burke, so that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Ward, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Raptors trail by 20. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The pass to Burke from outside the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
He was all alone on that one. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Passes to Easton.
and that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Peters checks in for Toronto. Santi Aldama's checked in for Houston. LaMelo Ball comes in for Jones. Ward misses. Raptors trail by 15. Gary, guarded by Green. Pass to Peters. From down in the low post, it goes. Peters has got his first points in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And yes, it's good. 14 points for the Cobra.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Out to the right wing. The 3. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Burke.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Houston moving it around. The 19-foot shot. Ward, good. 16 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Aldama.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Barrett kicks to Williams. Pass to Burke. Fires from way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Coming from a player's perspective, how important is it to these guys to win awards like, I don't know, Player of the Month?
For some guys, it's very important because they want the bragging rights. And the others, they really don't care.
I was the second of those, Kenny. I never bragged about myself. I was too focusing on adding to my ring collection.
Come on, big fella, you're not fooling anybody. Now taking a look at that first half of action, it's been tough sledding for the Raptors.
What stands out to me is how they're getting outworked, especially on the glass. No physicality whatsoever. This is where your fans start to feel let down when you appear like you don't care.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Ward, ball out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And here are the Raptors now. 17-point game. Kicks it to Burke. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here, he's covered by Ball.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He's going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
In the corner, it's Eason. There's the pass to Ward. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Gary, he's covered by Ball. Down low, here's Barrett, and the layup is good. Barrett's got his first 2 points of the night.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And he dunks it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Barrett against Green. Passes it to Burke. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Burke hits them both. Players, we know, get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Green against Barrett. And Burke has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Burke's got 20 points.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor. And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Burke? He's averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 19. It's Burke atop the key. 11 feet away. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Burke. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Peters. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Ward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Houston making a switch here. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. We've got Burke, also Willis out there. Williams is out there with Newman, and it's Peterson in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Houston moving the ball around. The three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Peterson. Here's Willis. Double by Ward. Here's Newman. He's guarded by Blair. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Blair.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ward, good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his third foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Peters checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Ward. Williams with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now that's 35 points for the Cobra.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Outside Willis. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Peters. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that chance effort. And the layup is good. Ward's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. And he jams it with authority.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jones against Williams. Jones the pass to Ward. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Blair against Willis. And the pass to Burke. And again, it's Toronto converting. And it's Jones with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Here's Ward. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ward's got 41.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Newman. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. There is 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ward. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ward's got 44.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Williams looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Burke can't get it to go. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Cobra.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Burke. Back to Williams. To the inside. Here's Peters. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Got this, MP.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We're going to be potentially passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points, man. It will be second place in points, right behind the king. You know who. That's right. This is where it is, man. This is where we're getting at it right now with 2K.
You gotta win this one for your old man. You know you love it.
Gotta love the My Career mode. You actually can actually play through an entire NBA season and then like literally get to the point to where like you can actually, you know, be up there with the greats. Like literally up there with the in terms of how many points you scored. If you hadn't seen a 2K in which it was kind of like this, it's insane where I'm at in this 2K right here now. Having already passed Kevin Durant in points, I mean, where he is like literally in 4th place in career points. And then there's me right there, right behind the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, almost about to be the #1 scored leader in this league, man. It's kind of super insane, man. We're almost there, man. This is going to be incredible.
Have a good game, man.
Yo, I just want to say thank you to the 2K community. Thank you for new subscribers out there that just subscribe to my channel, man. The 694 subscribers, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. If you are new to the channel and you love basketball content, man, then it's the perfect channel to watch because you're going to get a lot of those basketball action, playoffs game, intense action-packed, intense match, whatever that is that you like of 2K. Maybe it's the my part content, like maybe it's seeing your favorite team dominate the other teams or whatever the case may be. Or some of the best my players viewers of all time, man. This is the channel to go to. If anything, I'm gonna have to start making a content for builds.
A chance for something special tonight. Kareem's scoring mark, second all time, is now within reach for MP. Will tonight be the night? Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've got Jaden Ivey, and it's Kerr in at the point. And for Houston, Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Ward in at the small forward position. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Graham. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And the tip goes to Houston. Edwards, the pass to Eason. Here's Ward. Can't connect from short range. Here's Taylor, defended by Şengün. Griffin outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D. But that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Ivey. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. To the left wing. And he lobs it up.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Ward. Knocks it down from distance. Ward's got his second basket on the night. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's Taylor. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. 2 seconds left. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Ward's shot is good. Here's Ivey. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Griffin. Back to Ivey. Here's Best. Defended by Eason. And the shot's good.
And good job by Ivey, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Eason. Here's Ward. No good on the three. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Taylor. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Ward. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Rebound by the Clippers. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
And he gets that one.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Ivy against Edwards. Griffin, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Taylor. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. Edwards with it. Picked up by Griffin. From downtown, Griffin pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the paint. Here's Best. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Ward. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Pass to Kerr. A minute 6 left to play in the first. Şengün with a steal. Here's Eason. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Taylor. Eason pulls it in.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Ward's shot is good.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Ivy. Over Eason. A nice shot by Ivy.
Ivy calling for the ball, and you see why. He's got the juice.
Houston in the lead. Outside Eason. Here's Ward. He's got 13. Goes up at the elbow. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
From deep 3-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for the Clippers.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 54 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Ward. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Ward's got 15 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lee on the wing. Here's Kerr from the arc. Drains the triple. Kerr's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The shot by Ward, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come to town. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Boston where they take on the Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Magic, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels. And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Şengün, the screen. Ward passes to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. Second shot opportunity. And rejected. Here's Taylor. The Rockets pull it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Lee. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Rebounded by Green.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The shot by Ward, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Kerr, the pass to Best. Pulls it in from the elbow, and he drops that one in. Best has got 8.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. And so it's Houston earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, they did damage from behind the arc in the first half, hitting those three-point bombs, took some life out of their opponent. We'll see if they can stay hot in the second half, close this thing out.
The law of averages might suggest otherwise, but we're talking about some great shooters. All right, everybody, now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings.
Taking a look at Houston, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 10-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Maybe doesn't take as many threes as you'd think for a guard, but respectable from that. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Now Ivy. Edwards comes with a double team. Here's Taylor. No good with the triple.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Ward. Pure from three-point range. Ward's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Pass to Best. Griffin, a screen on Eason. Here's Best, defended by Eason. Best passes to Taylor. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ward. And the layup is good. Ward's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Over to the left wing. A shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
And wow, since the break, he has struggled to get going.
Here's Ward. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Best has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kerr. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Taylor's got 7.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Ward. Counted.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Kerr inside. On the wing, Ivy. Guarded by Edwards. Kerr, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Ward. He has 29 now. Singleton, the pass to Eason. Here's Ward. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution on the board.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Taylor. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. He's got 9.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Ward. Basket counts. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Ivy. 7 points in the game and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And the Clippers making a change here. Lee's checked in. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And so in the game for Los Angeles. Here's Peterson. Offline with a 3. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. The shot by Ward, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. This one for three. And it's Lee with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And that one drops for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
They set the pick. From the stripe. Another shot. Yep, that one goes. Lee's gotten his first bucket of the night.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Houston calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Ivy. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Now, thanks to his elite first step, defenders are going to give Ivy a little bit of room on the perimeter, especially from way out there.
Ward. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ward's got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Griffin outside. Here's Kerr. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The shot by Ward, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Taylor. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And you know he has the floater in the bag, so Edwards decided to deploy it there.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Ivy. Pass to Taylor. Here's Kerr. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Ward. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Ward. Drops in the layup for 2. Ward's got 13 points in this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Edwards comes with a double team. Here's Taylor, guarded by Edwards. Count that one. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Taylor. And it's Singleton with a rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And it's Houston's ball. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Ward. That one rolls around and rims out. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 7. Here's Best. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And here are the Rockets now. And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
The line for Houston, Wardswagg.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Pass to Taylor, looking to get it going. It's deflected. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line for Houston.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Clippers. They're losing by 8. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ward. Count that bucket. Ward's got 48.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Alright, this is it, man. Just a couple more from be right there, passing Karina to Jabbar. Let's go, man. Next game.
Over here, over here.
MP in the house. Game time, MP. Let's get it.
And up the ladder, MP climbs. Tonight, a chance to claim another great milestone and passing Kareem's #2 all-time career scoring record. A truly remarkable feat. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Ball, and it's Ray in at the small forward. And for Houston, Tari Eason is out there with Ward. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Singleton in at the point guard position. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Ball with it. Passes it to Ray. Here's Norris. Over Sengun. Norris can't get it to go. Here's Ward. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Ray, he's covered by Ward. Left side, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Blair. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Eason. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Strother. Here's Norris. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Blair. Out to the wing. Here's Strother. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now the pass to Blair. There's Ball with the three. Rebound by Singleton.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Pass to Strother. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Passes it to Ward. Three-pointer. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Norris. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Ward. And another 3 for Houston.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Ball, the pass to Norris. Here's Strother. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep.
And again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Ball, the pass to Ray. Here's Strother. Pass to Blair. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the drive. Good, he hits again.
And you want to talk offensive juggernauts? His name is at the top of that list.
Tied for second in career points. Wow. I mean, he's still going. He's still going.
I'm trying to think of something more impressive than matching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in total points, and I just can't think of anything. Taking a look at some stats for the Cobra. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Timberwolves trail by 4. To the middle, here's Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Ward. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Blair, and it's blocked. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now scored the second most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the sports headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron. That's as newsworthy as you can get.
Blair. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. Edwards, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Ward. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Norris can't get it to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Blair. Here's Norris. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Collins. He's out there with ball, and it's Ray in at the 3 slot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 48 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
That one, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Here's Ward. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Norris. Şengün covering, and Norris gets it to go. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ward. And a miss there on the triple. The pass to Norris. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ward. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ward's got 30 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Outside ball. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second. Quarter. Here's Norris. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
That'll do it for the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah. I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, don't stare directly at them like in the clips. Just take a glance. Let's see who's on top.
Taking a look at Houston, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Alperon Şengün, Ward out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Edwards. And it's Singleton in at the 1. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Down low, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Ready to pass the ball. Pass to Norris. Looking to end his cold spell. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ward. Houston leading by 10. To the inside. Here's Eason. That one drops for him. Eason's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Ray. Outside ball. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Ball, the pass to Norris. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
First in scoring, and they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Here's Ray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. And that one misses. Rockets leading by 11. Singleton the pass to Ward. Şengün trying to free himself up. Ward, good. Ward's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota making a switch. Henry's checked in. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Rockets, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Pass to Ward.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fades away. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And good! There's another.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Ball with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
52 seconds left in the third. The pass to Henry. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Henry's got his first 2 points.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Ward. He has 40. And here is Singleton. It's Şengün, top of the key. Shot clock at 2 for 3. Edwards. He can't get that one. Timberwolves trail by 15. And it's Ball in the corner. Launches it. That one, no good. Pass to Şengün. Here's Ward. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage.
Yeah. Na vocação de records que é pelo bloco.